Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to today's episode. And in this episode, we want to analyze President William Ruto's allies and how their latest developments have shown shift in political leadership. The president's allies have of late shown that they are rogue leaders rather than the representation of the people of Kenya. This year, the president decided to shift or to welcome the new year in Kisii County. And in that video, the president was dancing to the now notorious Kasongo song, a once celebratory tune now repurposed by critics as a symbol of discontent. The imagery is striking, with Ruto's carefree demeanor contrasting sharply with the growing frustrations of Kenyans. This moment has become an emblematic of a leader as seemingly out of touch with the struggles of his people, sparking a wave of memes and social media outrage. In a startling revelation, Aden Duale lays bare the inner workings of Ruto's administration, naming Farouk Kibet as the ultimate gatekeeper. According to Duale, Kibet controls all access to the president regardless of one's stature or position. This paints a disturbing picture of power concentrated in the hands of an unelected individual, adding to the narrative. Deputy Speaker Gladys Bos-Cholei recounts how Ruto's entire campaign machinery operated from Kibet's residence, solidifying his role as the regime's true power and the broker in these allegations. The claims that Kibet physically assaulted Deputy President Kindiki also underscores these unchecked influence he wields. Even though he denied it, there is many people claiming that Kibet had really done what he did. We can listen to this.
Chakula ule jamaa atakukosesha ni Farouk Kibet. Hata ukiwa na njaa anakuambia kuja Tuesday. Sasa unauliza mtu wako na njaa, hapo na shida. Anakuambia my friend, wewe ni mtu ya Tuesday. Wewe ni mtu ya Thursday. Sasa wajumbe wanakuja. Na hata hii watu unaona wajumbe hawa wanasifu Farouk. Ni watu wamejipanga sana. Wanajua Another instance is Tiati MP Julius Kamket's defiant remarks, which adds layer of the audacity to this unfolding saga. Kamket boldly proclaims that Ruto will rule beyond his constitutional mandated 2 terms, a statement that challenges the very essence of democracy. Such declarations are not just political hyperbole. They signal a dangerous disregard for the rule of law. Kamket's confidence in this assertion raises critical questions about the regime's intentions.
Ati masuko go where? Aende wapi? Na tukisema aendi. Na tukisema aendi hata akimaliza hiyo ingine. Wakati. Ama. Also unajua na hivi tena na nimefurahi. Akamoja futu. Nimefurahi, mlima rais. Nimeona rafiki yangu Juliet hapa. Ameingia hapa.
Similarly, Majority Leader Kimani Ichung'wah had taken this arrogance to another level, publicly asserting that he could easily ascend to the deputy president's power and mocking any attempts to impeach him. This brazen display of self-impotence not only undermines Deputy President Kindiki, but also exposes the fractures within Ruto's political camp. The implications of such statements are troubling, as they highlight a leadership rife with internal power struggles rather than unity. Similarly, we can see Senate Majority Leader Aaron Cheruiyot,
who recently accused the former deputy president Rigathi Gachagua of creating chaos. Without evidence, Cheruiyot confidently claimed that Gachagua orchestrated the June 25th protest, branding them as treasoners. This reckless rhetoric not only deflects blame, but also strokes division within the regime. Such arrogance reveals a leadership more focused on silencing critics than addressing the genuine concerns. The most alarming and jarring moment comes from the Interior CS Kipchumba Murkomen.
Since President Ruto took reins of office and power, there is no single citizen who has been.
President William
Partly denies the cases of abductions or killings under Ruto's regime. Recently, Kipchumba Murkomen denied starkly that Ruto's regime had not committed any atrocities and that nobody had been killed, stating clearly that the government has always tried to protect its citizens. This denial starkly contrasts with the grief and anger expressed by countless families across the nation. By refusing to acknowledge these atrocities, the regime alienates its citizens and deepens public outrage. The Ruto's administration is truly marred by arrogance, impunity, and blatant disregard for democratic norms. From Farouk Kibet's shadowy influence to Julius Kamket's alarming aspirations, the regime is treading on really a dangerous ground. For the Kenyan people, this is a moment to stand firm, demand accountability, and protect their democracy. The time for change is now, and if the citizens do not work hard to change this regime, it may cost them in the coming political spheres. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to know your thoughts. Do you think this arrogance is perpetrated by the president himself, or where do these people get these unchecked powers that they can feel they can just vomit on the faces of the citizens without anything that can be done? Let me listen to your views on the comment section. Thank you. Bye bye.